So Carnival Cruise Line has raised their prices again, this time on the Wi-Fi. And it does kind of bring up the question, as prices go up, is the value of a cruise going down? Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to the Cruise News. Got several stories for you today, so let's jump right in and see what's going on in the cruising world. First up, we have another cruise scam from Royal Caribbean. Just did one over a fake phone number trying to take money from people. This time we have a fake travel agent taking money from cruisers through Facebook. They found an ad on Facebook, had a discounted price for Royal Caribbean sailings. They said it looked legitimate, it looked right, and they booked a 3-night cruise on Utopia of the Seas. Now, they were making payments to this travel agent. Kind of red flag number one here. They were making these payments through Cash App. They were provided a booking number. Of course, it was fake. Then they traveled to the cruise port the morning of the sailing, ready to board Utopia of the Seas, only to be told they had no reservation. They were not booked on that cruise. So they were out the money they thought they were paying for a cruise, their travel expenses to Florida, their travel expenses back home, all over a fake Facebook ad. So just some friendly reminders out there. One, book directly through the cruise line or through a travel agent you know and trust. If you see something on the internet that looks too good to be true, heavily discounted, look at it twice, look at it hard, double check those prices, because if it's too good to be true, often it is not true. Any payments you make to a cruise line should go directly to the cruise line, meaning the second you get a booking number, you should be able to go over to the cruise line's page and look up your booking and see you are booked directly with the cruise line. Don't take anybody's word for it. Check. You should be receiving email confirmations from the cruise line that you have a cruise booked. Be wary if they want you to pay through Cash Apps, Venmo, different forms of payment like that. Those are red flag items. Travel scams are up almost 900% here in the last couple of years. So definitely double check before you book and don't become a victim. Next, we have an update on the $42 per person cruise tax coming out of Mexico for cruise passengers. Now, we did a story on this when it first came out. It hadn't quite passed yet. They were trying to put it in for January the 1st of 2026. Now, the Mexican government has gone ahead and passed it. It's done, it's in, it's finalized, and they changed it to January the 1st of 2025 instead of 2026. So going into effect here in just 3 weeks. Now, negotiations and pressure from the cruise lines, that has been delayed, only delayed back to July the 1st of 2025. So they haven't gotten rid of it. They've only managed to get it put on hold for now. But this is going to be an ongoing story. The cruise lines are still arguing and fighting against this tax. They are still saying it can possibly affect future itineraries. They may reduce the number of sailings they send to Mexico. And according to the cruise lines, well, some of the other countries in the area, some Central America and South American countries, well, they're kind of smelling some blood in the water because they're suddenly expressing interest in, hey, if you need some new places to go, take a look at us. Which means there may be options for cruise lines going forward if Mexico is not willing to change their mind. Now, this is going to be an ongoing story. There's going to be more coming out about this. So we'll keep an eye on it, and any more other changes come up, we'll let you guys know. On December the 8th, MSC Seashore had a small electrical fire in one of the generator rooms up on deck 18. Passengers began to report the story first, saying elevators are shut down, the ship smells like smoke. Another guest said they were standing underneath one of the funnels, heard some sizzling, heard some banging, and smelled what they thought was an electrical fire. Along with the galley doesn't have power, the dining rooms are shut down. Internet on board is spotty, going up and down. Now, MSC Cruise Lines, they have confirmed there was a fire on board. They did release a statement. On the evening of December the 8th, a small electrical fire was reported in the emergency generator room on an upper deck of the ship and was swiftly extinguished with no injuries reported. So they did confirm there was a fire. It was in the electrical generator room. It was quickly put out and no changes to the remaining of the itinerary. So good job on the MSC Seashore crew. got a fire, put it out, nobody hurt, nobody injured, ship is able to continue on. And finally, Carnival Cruise Lines raised the price of their Wi Fi. Now, this is right on the heels of the surprise that they had raised the price of the drink packages for sailings that were 6 nights or longer. Now, we knew the Wi Fi change was coming. We just didn't know the amounts of the prices, and we have the numbers. They're in, and we're looking at 22% increase in some cases for Carnival Cruise Line Wi-Fi. So we're going to start with the pre-cruise prices. You have the social Wi-Fi was $15.30 per day, is now up to $18.70 per day, a 22.2% increase. The value Wi-Fi was $19.55 per day, is now $22.10 per day, a 13% increase. The premium Wi-Fi plan of $21.25 per day is up to $23.80 per day, a 12% increase. And the premium multi-device plan is gone from $75 per day to $84 per day, a 12% increase. Now, those are pre-cruise prices, meaning you order the Wi-Fi prior to getting on the ship. Now, if you wait until you get on board the ship, you're going to have your onboard prices. So for the social Wi-Fi plan, it was $18 per day, is up to $22 per day, a 22% increase. The value Wi-Fi is $23 per day, is now $26 per day, a 13% increase. And the premium Wi-Fi was $25 per day, is now up to $28 per day, a 12% increase. And you cannot purchase the premium multiple device once you are on board the ship. So those are the new prices for Carnival Cruise Line's Wi-Fi plan. Now, they just raised these prices last December of 2023. The Wi-Fi prices went up anywhere between 14 and 20%. Now we have it going anywhere between 13 and 22%. And this has become pretty normal across the cruise industry. We are seeing price increases year after year. Drink prices go up, Wi-Fi packages go up, the price of the cruise goes up, taxes are going up. But when it comes to Carnival Cruise Line and the price increases, we're definitely seeing those go up, but are we seeing the value of our cruise go up? Are we getting more or are we getting less with every price increase? Because we've seen a lot of changes with Carnival recently that honestly don't make all the cruisers very, very happy. They've begun to charge for room service. Used to be free. They used to clean your cabin twice a day. Now they clean it once a day. Used to be able to get pizza 24 hours a day. Then they cut those hours. Now they've cut them again. Pizza closes at midnight. Of course, they have the late night snack option where they say, well, there's pizza available there, but let's be honest, it is not the same pizza. Doesn't taste the same, doesn't look the same, is not the same. But Carnival says, well, we give you more options over on the late night snack bar. But is that the same as the pizza? We've seen loyalty perks go away. How about the $25 free play that Platinum and Diamond members used to get in the casino? Well, that was gone, was replaced with nothing. And you also have little things like tablecloths have disappeared from the main dining room tables. They say it's for the environment. They do it to be environmentally conscious. But are they the only ones that are environmentally conscious? Because other cruise lines still use tablecloths. So was it for the environment or was it for the money? So when you start looking at all that cruisers have lost in the last couple of years, and then you look at the increase in prices over the last couple of years, such as the water, how about the price of water that is delivered to your cabin? Used to be a lot less expensive than it is now. Of course, Carnival will tell you, well, it's still just over $1 per bottle. That's still cheaper than the airport. And that's true. But is the airport your baseline for value? Now, don't get me wrong. I still love cruising, would still absolutely sail on a Carnival cruise ship. But you do have to ask the question, the more they take out of your pocket, shouldn't you at least get a little bit more with it? Shouldn't it be an equal rise together? Or is what they're doing right? They take more, but you get less. Is anybody else feeling that when they sail on Carnival Cruises? Let me know what you guys think below. What is your opinion on some of the recent changes that Carnival Cruise Line has made? Prices go up. Are you still getting the same value? Do you think it is still worth it? Or do you think the cruise line is just happily taking extra money out of your pocket? All right, and that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. It helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.